Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Toadstool Tarot. Today, I thought I'd bring you a little hashtag I call hashtag 3-card selfie. Now, how this works is you pose a question, and you choose for yourself a card out of the deck, more or less as a significator that represents yourself. For me, it's often one of 3 cards. It's usually either the Magician, because I tend to do a lot of crafts in various mediums. I write, I crochet, I draw, I paint, I make music. I've designed tarot. So, yeah, for me, that's the Magician. Another one I sometimes choose is the Hermit, because I'm a very solitary person for the most part. I like being alone, and I like studying on my own without any interruptions. I tend to go into seclusion a lot for my metaphysical work. And the third one I often identify with is the 3 of Wands, because I'm often reticent to move forwards. I'm looking out over the expanse ahead of me and trying to decide what next step to take. I have ideas that I want to pursue, but I'm just not quite sure about taking that first step. So those are the 3 cards I tend to identify with. And for the purpose of this reading, I'm going to approach it with the question. I have a interview coming up in a couple of days. I'm being interviewed, and I'm a little bit apprehensive about it. I don't know the person doing the interview or what the nature of the interview is going to be, so I'm just not sure about how best to proceed in this interview. So I'm going to see what the cards have to say about that. So for these purposes, I think I'm sort of feeling like the Hermit. So what you do, you shuffle your deck until it feels right. Then you look for your significator card. So I'm going through, I'm looking for my Hermit. And that's probably near the bottom of the deck. That's usually what happens. Here we are. Now, when you get to your card, you pull the card before it and the card after it. So I have the Hermit, and one side I've got Temperance, the other side I've got the Ace of Cups. So this is your 3-card spread. So the central card is you in the middle of your situation or your predicament. The cards on either side, you can read them however you want, as before and after. I tend to read them as what is surrounding my situation. So if I'm at the center of the situation, what elements am I feeling surrounded by, or what influenced that situation? And I would say in this spread, I'm facing towards the Ace of Cups. The Cups is about feelings, new feelings usually, and feelings overflowing. So I would say, since I'm facing that, I tend to be full of feelings, perhaps worries or concerns. Perhaps I'm worried that I may be too oversharing, too expressive, too emotional in my sharing in the interview, and not editing enough, that I may just kind of ramble on and run with my feelings and not weigh carefully the things I want to say in the interview. On the other side, on the back side, in the back of my mind, I've got Temperance, which also has cups in it and fluid flowing. And this, to me, looks like I've got 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. So I need to keep stable footing, be sensitive, be aware that I may be oversharing, that I may be too emotional, that I may be letting my thoughts and feelings flow a little bit too much, and perhaps hold back a little bit in reserve. This is an interview, so I need to maybe wait and be prompted by the interviewer rather than just automatically volunteering information. In other words, don't speak unless spoken to. But, it's a balancing act, so I need to kind of go with the flow, so to speak, a little bit in terms of the back and forth between myself and the interviewer. So that is my quick 3-card selfie. I would challenge you to give this a try and share it with us. See what it says about you and how you view yourself in a particular situation. See you all soon. Good luck with this.